If you run a small business, the new EU AI Act probably sounds like an administrative nightmare, a massive piece of legislation that threatens to bury you in paperwork just for using the software your team relies on. The AI Act contains specific exemptions, financial support structures, and safe harbors designed to protect small and medium-sized enterprises from that exact burden. Take a second to mentally list the AI tools your staff uses today. By the end of this video, you'll have a concrete 4-step checklist to ensure every one of those tools is legally compliant. Getting organized now helps you clear these hurdles before they interfere with your daily business operations. Step 1 starts at the official EU AI Act compliance checker, the mandatory starting point to determine your legal requirements. Scrolling down to the entity type section reveals a critical distinction. Are you a deployer or a provider? Deployers use third-party tools. Providers build their own AI. Select a category your business falls into, and the system will automatically generate a customized list of your specific legal obligations. Establishing this precise legal definition prevents you from wasting time or money on compliance rules that simply do not apply to your business. Step 2 is to map your inventory. Open a spreadsheet and write down every single AI tool your staff currently uses, no matter how basic it seems. The AI Act categorizes systems by risk. Most everyday business tools, like AI-powered spam filters or basic customer service chatbots, fall under minimal risk. These require zero new regulatory oversight. However, you must identify the small handful of systems that fall into the high-risk category. For most SMEs, this means AI used in employment, like software that screens resumes, ranks job candidates, or manages critical infrastructure. If you have a tool that lands in that high-risk bucket, you have immediate legal duties. You will need to maintain strict system logs and ensure a trained human is actively overseeing the AI's decisions. Mapping your inventory proves that the vast majority of your daily software stack remains untouched by new regulations. Step 3 brings us to Article 4. This is the single most universal requirement in the entire law, regardless of your risk level. It mandates that if your employees are using AI on your behalf, you must ensure they have a sufficient level of AI literacy. If someone on your team uses ChatGPT to draft marketing copy or translate text, that triggers this legal requirement. The required curriculum is straightforward. Your staff must be trained to understand what AI is, how it functions in their context, and the distinct dangers of using it, like AI hallucinations, where a model confidently fabricates information. You are required to maintain internal records documenting that this training actually took place. The EU does not demand that you obtain a specialized government certificate or hire a formal AI officer to prove you have done this. Fulfilling the Article 4 mandate protects your company from the financial costs of employees making uninformed errors with powerful tools. Step 4 applies if you are building your own AI tools. If you operate as a provider, the AI Act includes specific perks written into the text just for you. The legislation mandates the creation of regulatory sandboxes. These are controlled, penalty-free environments set up by the government where you can test novel AI systems before bringing them to market. The law explicitly guarantees that small and medium-sized enterprises receive priority access to these testing environments. There are direct financial benefits, too. Any mandatory conformity assessment fees your software requires are proportionately lowered based on your company's size and market share. You are also granted the right to use simplified technical documentation forms, which significantly reduces the administrative workload of getting your product approved. When you know how to claim these benefits, the AI Act helps subsidize small business innovation rather than restricting it. There is your roadmap. You check your official status, map your existing tools, train your staff, and claim your SME exemptions. Of those 4, Step 3, the Article 4 literacy training, is the most immediate and time-consuming hurdle for most small businesses to clear today. Instead of pulling your team away from their work to build a curriculum from scratch, NoCodeLab.ai provides a ready-made training solution for your entire company. Click the link in the description to secure your compliance with a clear, structured plan.